We definitely asked for the serious level of intent. It's a big project. It's not a simple site to develop.
Greensboro city leaders have some serious questions to consider as they search for the next developer of the Gate City Boulevard South Elm Street site. You might remember this site drew attention of grocer Lidl, but they ultimately backed out after environmental issues were discovered. Now that piece of property has caught the interest of two developers. Fox 8's Elijah Skipper is live now at the Gate City Boulevard South Elm Street site. Elijah, just how serious are these developers about this site?
In the past few months, the city's redevelopment commission has had two very different concepts presented to them, both very serious though. The city leaders are now hoping to work with both of these interested parties to address the needs of the area. There are very few who understand downtown Greensboro development better than Andy Zimmerman, and he now wants to take on one of its most difficult projects yet.
I'm ready to buy the property and ready to commit to what we think is going to be in total about a $10 million project. And the community could start seeing the benefit immediately.
Zimmerman, the driving force behind much of South Elm Street, is now hoping to turn the 3.4-acre Gate City Boulevard South Elm Street site into an expansion of his makerspace, The Forge.
The Forge is an economic development engine. There are people that are coming up with ideas here. There are companies that have came out of The Forge. What The Forge is going to be able to do for our community is, I would say, going to be on steroids.
The largest community makerspace in the Southeast has recently developed partnerships with companies like Toyota, but they need more space, and that space won't be for the company's sole use. Zimmerman plans to develop a campus with live and work suites, classrooms, and a shaded public square that will host markets and festivals.
Farmers market's a lot easier to pull off than a grocery store is. You know, grocery stores have very challenging profit margins, and they have a process that they go through in order to justify building a grocery store. And I think that's where the challenge has come in with that space.
One developer who thinks they can pull that task off, the Alexander Company. Wisconsin-based company has a history of taking on challenging projects.
Most urban sites have a number of difficulties associated with them. The big thing is getting the entitlements in place and the environmental cleanup that needs to happen.
While the plan is still being finalized, the Alexander Company envisions there to be housing, parking, and space for retail.
The primary reason why we're establishing retail space on the ground floor is to attract a grocery store. We know that the surrounding neighborhoods are in a food desert and that they need to be served with quality foods.
The apartment units in the Alexander plan will be primarily single bedroom and have an affordability component. 20% will be set aside for people making under a certain income level.
Part-time students, bartenders, waitresses, people that work in the banks downtown will all have housing available to them that they can afford. We know that being rent burdened is a big problem in our country and in Greensboro in particular.
Both developers stress that whatever the city decides, they are committed to developing in Greensboro, even if that's at another location. Councilwoman Sharon Hightower tells me that the community's needs is going to factor in her decision, but she is also considering both plans. In Greensboro, Elijah Skipper, Fox 8 News.